One is very important for people.
South Africa will not accept that corpse if the embassy did not tell them
If
there's a
no
corpse
permit,
coming.
If there's no permit.
Because in Johannesburg they expect live people to be checked there. So if there's a corpse coming, they don't know about. That's what he's saying here. If there's a corpse coming, they say no. This one we don't know about.
Yeah, it reminds me of. Actually, it's good you mentioned that. It's good you mentioned that because it reminds me of someone passed away here, and there was a problem because the person did not have a South African ID, but the person was born and bred in South Africa, but I think through ignorance or whatever. But the person was actually originally. The person grew up in South Africa, but the person was born in Malawi, so the passport was Malawi, but the person grew up in South Africa. So there was a problem when the body has to be repatriated because the South African embassy said no, but she's not South African. Then there was a there was a lot of complications, and the person ended up being buried in Ireland. You understand? So it's just that it's very important. Now, one more thing again is, please get your children, whether, okay, let's say the father is from Nigeria, and you are South African. Make sure that you get a Nigerian passport. Make sure that you get a South African passport. Make sure that you get birth certificates from Nigeria as well and South Africa. And of course, don't just move around Irish passport. Please get your children those passports. A Nigerian passport is very, very important. Nigeria is a superpower. By 2020, Nigeria will be one of the top countries in the world. It's very, very important. You mustn't undermine the power that Nigeria has. Other than that, it's very important as well, those children didn't bring themselves in this world. So please do not let them, because of whatever is in your head, decide that they cannot have a Nigerian passport or a South African passport because they're Irish. Let me tell you something, they will never be Irish.
I said that.
They will never be Irish. And again, when you get married to an Irish person, let the Irish person know your culture. Tell them your culture. If they have to live here and go and pay lobola in South Africa, let them do it. Okay? Don't come and mess up with our culture here. It's very important. You adopt their culture, and when you die here, we have a problem that we have to donate money and make sure that your body goes on. Please.
Comrade,
Don't forget.
you are getting free information. This is one of the benefits you are getting. and if you don't join this organization of Mandela, you are doing a disservice. Please belong to South African groups like this. This is the only way you know about your background and other people. If you stay in your own house and you think you are overseas, you must know that South Africa is also overseas from here. You are not the only, if you are here, South Africa is overseas. You are not the only person who's overseas. That's old fashioned. South Africa is overseas as well. Come to other people.
Come to you, brother. Also, my brother. No, there is a hand here before you. You can just say I want to appeal. Comrades, now we are about to close. So I don't want to close the door before anything. So here's a comrade here, you want to raise up her question.
It's not much, comrade, it's just because I just want to take it out from my mind as I thought about it. Since then we have had ANC, then we are hoping that ANC will now connect us to things like these funeral covers, what is going on at home. Then I just ask that any comrade that did came, they will take this message to those one who think that, who just ignorant.
Amen.
Thinking that these things that belong to others. And there is another issue that has been happening around us, that we keep talking about it as if it won't reach me. South Africans have been dying here. And when someone died, it's only those ones that are really touched that they raise the voice and reach other people. And what's happened, comrade, that when someone died, they'll just ring Moses, they'll ring me, they'll ring Joy, they'll ring anyone who's around. Someone has died and we now think what to do. But because ANC it's here, it's where we can get more information as we have get this one. Let people come out there. Just come to see what help can they get, what can they give back to ANC. Right now, Makawi is left. I had a call yesterday, maybe some of you knows, a lady that lives in Tipperary, passed away 3 weeks ago, and she hasn't reached home because there is no fund. And it's someone that we don't even know, we haven't seen before. It's only the name that I heard. It's that we heard it from Macau, and I thought Macau was going to tell us more about that lady, or what's going on behind her death, and what can we do. Even if we do very little, but if there was something we can do if we ask. As a South African. Yeah, exactly. As a South African, there was something that we can do. €5 it means a lot. It doesn't have to be €1,000 like.
Yeah, but wait, who's got the information about the...
She's the one who's gone.
Yeah, because we need
She's
to...
back, she's coming.
Can someone get her, please?
Okay,
It's very important. Because we need to find out the guy, that guy, the husband. No, the husband. It's Irish, isn't it?
He's Irish, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know really. My brother, we haven't seen this.
We need to talk to the guy because...
Can you not phone her and we continue the meeting? Then when she comes in, she can...
Yeah, I mean, she will say...
She's a colored girl.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, let's not.
Can you give my brother a chance in the meantime?
Okay. Let me just make an order for you so that we can hear all. Comrade, are you go down?
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done, yeah.
Okay. Now there is the other hand there. I just want you to get the.
Okay, mine is not a question, just to update or to add to what the comment over there said regarding nationality and letting the children know where they come from and all that. The importance of knowing which passports to hold. Like, I find myself in that situation. Like here, say I'm from Ghana, my wife's from South Africa. So I understand what you said. And it's very important that the kids are told where they come from. Like, in my case, the kids have the Ghana passport. Then they have the South African because they got naturalized, not because they were born here. I just want to let people know that where the parents come from two countries, that is the only basis. We do know about dual nationality and all that, but where both parents come from two different countries, that's the only basis upon which the children can go ahead and have 3 passports, and it's allowed.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
It's allowed.
Thank you.
However, sorry, just to top it up.
Okay.
However, where the kids are born here, because of that constitutional change here, where if you're born here, you do your children are entitled to Irish passport, and therefore that cannot be taken away because it's enshrined in their constitution. That's fine. It's different from, say, my kids who got it by naturalization. If any of the 2 countries where the parents come from require that they drop a passport, then in the case of, say, my kids, they would have to drop the Irish to get, say, a South African passport. They could hold all 3 at the same time, yes. But you can only use 2, any 2. But you only lose the one you got via naturalization if one of your parents' countries demands it. But where your kids are born here and they got it by birth, they cannot lose it. So they can go ahead and hold Irish, but they can state it on the forms and get the other 2, making 3.
Halala information, halala.
I'd like to simplify what he said.
Okay, let me just make an order. There is a hand before you. Okay, comrades. All this rich information. If we have just booklets, we can just take a notes on these kind of things. So that you can't just mislead it with someone else. Okay, can you come see and then you might...
No, let him add because he wants to break down that information.
Okay.
Me, I'm going to come with a different story.
Comrades, I just going to add to what he said and with a life example. I'm from Nigeria originally, and I'll give you an example of just a guy called Justice Fashanu. He played for Nigerian Super Eagles. He was a British. His brother John and Justin. So Justin stayed back in UK and did his UK British stuff. But John came to Nigeria, he wanted to play for the